All right, good Saturday morning. Doing a little daily walk out to the garden. Thinking these plants ain't gonna water themselves, y'all. So I'm gonna do a little watering once I get it set at the right. See how the water feels. So it's another lovely day in the USA. We're getting down towards probably the last couple weeks. I'll be able to grow and pick our vegetables. Such is life. And this is a time where you gotta make sure you keep them watered. I can tell that some of the plants are drying out a little bit. These two are. We'll see if we can bring them back to life. But they have sit there and delivered a lot of squash and zucchini. And it's a lovely Saturday. I think all week it's supposed to be in the 80s during the day and the low 60s, high 50s at night. That's what I call perfect weather. So what you want to do is give them a good drench, because you don't want to just water the surface. You want to sit there and get the water to get down at least a couple inches deep. When it stays at the surface, what it does, it forces the roots to the surface, and then the sun beats down on it, and then they dry out and they burn up the plant. So it's been a dry summer. I haven't really got any rain. I think probably for the month of September, maybe we got one rain. I think in August we got maybe 3 days of rain. July, I don't think we got any rain at all. In June, it might only have been one or two. So a lot of it has been relying on the hose, which keeps the plants alive, but they really do much better when they get a good, solid, heavy rain. You can tell how dried up the cucumbers get really quick. And I mean, I give them a good saturation about every other day. So if I miss more than 2 days, then they really start showing some stress, which they tend to recover quickly once I water them. And that's the whole idea. You just gotta give them a good soak, and then within a couple hours they'll recover. So it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. I got some peppers to pick, probably got some tomatoes. But the growing season is pretty much coming to an end, unfortunately. Such is life in the garden. And then I'll be spending all winter waiting, planning, thinking about what I'm gonna plant come next spring. So hopefully the pepper plants, some of them I'll bring inside. I don't think I'll bring all 9 inside, because that'd be difficult to find a room for them. But probably at least 2 to 4. Maybe 2 jalapenos and 2 green peppers. And the thing of it is as big as they are, when they survive a year and I'm able to transplant them, I mean, they get huge. And I do mean huge. Become more like a bush than anything else. So you can see like the cracks in the ground, and you want the water to fill into those cracks. Hopefully cause the soil to swell and shut those cracks up, because that's air getting to the roots. And that's why you have to give it a really healthy watering. And like there, so I can't get as close, but what I'll do is I'll saturate a larger area, because this plant will take a lot more fluid. And I'm letting a couple weeds grow. It doesn't matter at this point of the game. The vegetables are much larger plants. And then what will happen come fall, I'll rip all these out of the ground and throw them over there in a pile. And then I'll sit there and till down the rest of the garden, just so the soil will be easier to work come fall. So, there, because it's a lot wider area, I have to kind of keep on there a little bit longer to make sure I get the saturation I want. Otherwise, like I said, if you're just watering the surface, it actually does not benefit the plant and can cause more harm than good. So there I can see a big pepper right there. Or not pepper, cucumber. So I'll be harvesting that one pretty quick. And then look at all this lettuce. Alright, I'm going to have to harvest me a bunch of this today. I'll give it a good watering. See, the one thing about lettuce, you can plant them really close together. So Michael at the Body Beatdown said, "Oh, I didn't know that. Look at that. That was a whole pack of seeds." And I mean, I've got about 10 salads sitting there easily. So come probably Monday morning, I'll try to get up with the wife and harvest her a salad, which will consist of lettuce, green peppers, and maters. A lot of times you gotta stretch the hose out so you can reach out further. But you can tell it's getting, look how big those plants are. A lot of fresh veggies there. I've been giving a lot of them away. And I said, "Oh, you should just do like a farmer's market." I used to sell to a guy who would do the farmer's market. Yeah, all my extra stuff I would sell to him. And he'd take it to market and he'd double the price, which is fine. Wasn't like I was going to get rich doing it. But he's gotten really old, and it's not something he can do anymore. So unfortunately, I just bring him to work, or I take him to the gym, or I take him to the Lamex restaurant, and a few times I've taken him to the Outpost. Today, everybody, they have jalapeno shots. I don't know if they actually do that or not. But I told them they could charge an extra $1. Get about 4 slices per jalapeno. You gotta be enterprising. So here I'm just watering a few of the plants. And I'll probably come out here later today and do some harvesting and probably some more watering. This one did well. I should have trimmed it more. It's thicker than I wanted it. But sometimes you forget your lessons until you got that looking at it. So it's like way too busy inside there. I probably could have busted off half the vines and got as much produce. So we'll see. Alrighty. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. My wife goes, "You just can't sit still." I said, "I sat for 10 minutes. Come on." The weather's nice. We were sitting on the deck too. The weather's nice. I had to get out and get moving. So remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration. Just get out in the sun. Have fun.